Alright. Welcome back. We're watching Snake's Nightmare real quick. That was kind of my welcome footage. It's only available on the PS2 build of the game. So if you go to sleep in the prison here, because remember, Paramedic told us about Dracula, and you play a little mini game.
What year is this?
Beg your pardon?
Where am I?
It's 1964. You're in a cell in Groznygrad. What did they do, Snake? Make you drink an entire keg of vodka?
No.
You know, I hear they've got 98 proof vodka in the East. Back in England, we don't call stuff like that fine spirit. We call it sulfuric acid. Imagine, if you will, your internal organs being slowly eaten away as smoke pours out of your mouth. Really, Snake, you shouldn't be touching that.
Was it a dream?
A dream? Well, how nice. And here I thought I sat up all night worrying about you for nothing.
It was almost real. I was holding this sword in my hand.
Snake, are you okay? You're not going loony on me, are you?
Not at all. I'll make it back no matter how much of that sulfuric acid they make me drink.
Good show. I'm sure you'll find a way out of there.
Yeah. Dream a little dream of your own while you wait for word from me.
So, yeah, if you call everyone after it, he talks about
Snake, what happened?
his nightmare.
What do you think?
Are you not feeling well?
No, I'm feeling fine. I had the most amazing dream thanks to you.
Ah, you didn't really dream about Drac?
Don't say it. The last thing I need is a double feature. It was surreal. I was being attacked by a horde of weird human-like monsters. What's wrong with me?
It must be a form of persecution complex, probably triggered by extreme stress. The external stimulus of the room is...
I've got a different theory. I think it was caused by your pillow talk.
But I didn't... I'm sorry, Snake. I didn't know you were that sensitive to it. I mean, who'd have thought Drac... Sorry, that just slipped out, I swear.
Such
Come
a little
on,
fraidy
Snake,
cat.
Don't be mad at me.
All right, I forgive you.
I'll let
Really?
it slide just this one time.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad. Snake, there must be a way out of there. Don't get discouraged. You'll find it.
I intend to.
Then you can call Sigan.
Snake, you okay?
Yeah, I had a terrible dream.
No kidding. What happened?
I don't want to think about it. I was being attacked by monsters that looked human, and I'm not even sure if I was really me.
At least it was just a dream. It's all over when you wake up.
True.
When you think about it, the fact that you can imagine a situation worse than the one you're in now means life can't be all that bad.
I sure hope so.
Well, let me tell you about the absolute worst, most sickening nightmare I ever had. This isn't one for the kids. Okay, so there's this big pile of crap, right? It's shaped like a giant tank, and it's walking around on two legs, going on a rampage and stomping on people and
Oh
houses
my
and
god.
stuff. And this giant turd is carrying the nastiest missiles you ever saw. Like, whenever it launches one of its turd missiles, whatever it hits, people, trees, buildings, turns into shit. My hometown, my old school, my family, my girlfriend, old man John, everything in that turd's path turned into shit.
That's pretty sick, man.
Good thing it was
Oh
just
my
a dream,
god.
huh?
Yes, that's a good thing.
You feeling better now?
Yeah.
Oh, I should test my witness
Good.
real quick.
Then let's get down to business. You see, Snake, people are just sacks of shit, and they're full of holes. Fill them up with water, and it's gotta come out from somewhere. Okay, maybe that was a bad example. What I'm trying to say is,
Oh my
no matter
lord.
what the situation, there's always a way out. Don't throw in the towel yet. Clear your mind. Think it through. Assess the situation. You'll find a way to escape.
Got it.
Don't let my nightmare come true.
Right.
Alright, and then finally you call
Snake.
Eva.
Eva, do they drug the prisoners here with hallucinogens?
I don't think that's their style. Why?
I had a pretty bad dream.
A dream?
This monster that I'd never seen before was coming at me with a knife. And I wasn't me, I was something else.
That doesn't surprise me. You're in a mild state of shock from all the pain and exhaustion you're going through.
Ah,
Maybe one day you'll learn to stop hiding yourself.
what do you mean?
I know how you feel, Snake. I'm a spy too. You don't realize it, but the fake you is eating away at the real you. The person you're pretending to be is becoming the person you are. And the real you is screaming out from somewhere deep inside. That's what you saw in your dream.
Maybe so.
I'd sing you a lullaby or something, but unfortunately I don't know any. So pick your favorite song, and I'll sing it for you in your head.
Any song.
And you can have as many encores as you want.
Sounds fun.
It's a deal then. I'm sure you'll find a way to escape. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, time to play. Here we go. So here's where we left our guy. We're not gonna eat any of the stuff there, considering it's poison.
Huh? What? You don't want this?
It's probably gonna give me diarrhea. When you're sliding into home and your pants are full of foam, diarrhea, diarrhea. When you're sliding in the first and you feel you're gonna burst, diarrhea, diarrhea. Nobody knows the sadness of my sorrow.
Chow time!
I'm good.
Huh?
But
Hey,
you gotta
thanks.
have friends.
Oh, oh, my stomach. Oh, oh, I can't hold it anymore. Hold on. Oh. It's coming out. Here it comes. Still going. Wow. I didn't think that was possible. That's a record. Ugh. Will this even flush? Oh, geez.
Oh, I got this bad itch. Hero, you missed Snake's nightmare. He had a nightmare about Dracula. That was fun. You play a little mini game. It's only in the PS2 build though, so we watched it on YouTube. And now here we are. We're gonna be busting out in a second. There's one extra little mini scene I like to do.
Hey, eat up.
It's been an entire night because he went to sleep. But kind of. Remember, he mostly got shocked. He's still
Well, it's your loss.
he's still missing an eye as well. Also, Volgin does want to keep him alive for right now. Because he said he wants to make him suffer for what he did to Rykov.
Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all. I guess not all Americans are dogs.
Now, this is an optional cutscene.
Yeah. You know,
You're not going to understand
before the war
this
started,
lore
I used
because
to
you've
live
not
in
played the other
America.
ones.
I even had a wife and a kid.
You'll understand when we
You must be pretty lonely.
when we go through all of them during the
Yeah,
summer.
I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Nice ring to it.
Johnny's an important character
Really?
in the Metal Gear Solid
You
franchise.
like it?
He's
Well,
kind
if
of
you
a
say so, I'll believe you.
bimbo.
Actually, my name is Johnny too.
And he always has to take a shit.
All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
A whole clan of Johnnies.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Well,
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you. I've said too much. I gotta go.
He's supposed to be kind of dumb. And he's also, in every single Metal Gear Solid game, except for the second one, you get captured. So he's always the guard, and he always has to take a shit. So then you have to find the opportune moment when he has to take a shit. And then he becomes an important character in the fourth one. Alright, let's call Major, he'll tell you what to do.
Snake,
Major,
you're all right.
I wouldn't say all right, but at least I'm alive.
That's good enough.
But they took all my weapons and equipment from me.
Well, you've still got your radio and medical items with you.
Yeah,
I wonder why that is.
Perhaps Volgin's not finished with you just yet.
yeah, well, I'm not finished with him yet either.
Snake, you've got to escape from that cell somehow. There must be a way. Use your head.
Yeah, check this out. Now if I go into first person view, check this out. Look at that, you lose your depth perception.
Time to eat. Huh? What? You don't want this?
Alright, we're gonna call the frequency. It said to call, I think it was 144.75. Is what the ghost is hiding.
Huh?
Beat the shit out of him. So I don't need to get tortured more. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't need to get tortured more. It's not worth it. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. We're busting out of here. Remember, if I recall, Eva opened up a path in the thing. Hold on.
Without weapons or equipment, you're not going to be able to continue your mission. I've got all your belongings with me. Let's meet up outside the fortress. There's an open manhole in the
Yeah, that's
northwestern
where we're
section
headed.
of the
She
fortress.
opened up a manhole for us.
You can use it to get down into the sewers and make your way out of Groznygrad. To get to the manhole, go under the passageway leading to the west wing and head north. It won't be long before Volgin and his men notice you're gone. Get to the manhole before they find you.
There's a fuck ton of guys. Getting there isn't the hardest thing I've done, but it's also not the easiest. I was trying to... Uh-oh. I thought there was a, the way I could get there, like underground, but I think not. Oh, well, to be fair, I'm also playing as the legendary soldier. I'm playing as Big Boss. Okay? This isn't just some ordinary grunt. This is the greatest soldier that ever lived. According to this game's universe. Now, this is before he becomes Big Boss, though. Right now, he's Naked Snake. But he's gonna become the Big Boss, the main bad guy from Metal Gear Solid. Just all of them. Alright, we need to get across that way. And not get spotted. And this is where it gets a little tricky. This is where I can get stuck sometimes. You gotta wait until that guard either moves away or we may have missed our opportunity. Actually, this might be it right here. Fortunately, we can't do any CQC while we're doing this, so I might just beat the shit out of this guy. Dog heard it, beat the shit out of the dog. Son of a bitch. See, this game can be bullshit sometimes. Alright, we gotta go. Gotta go. Fucking dogs. Go, 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 go. Alright. Go. We only got spotted once, and it was bullshit, but that's alright. Nothing really changes.
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Eva, yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Grozny Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress...
You can't get out.
I can't?
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is...
Is sealed off, too.
Right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
Alright, here we go. Oh good, I got life med. Sweet. We're gonna need it for the final boss. Alright, we gotta get out of the sewer. Bad dog. Bad dog. Time to go. These fucking dogs found me. Time to go. Oh! Get to the chopper! Get down! He doesn't have super speed.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere.
That's true. This is a better game than Enter the Matrix,
This is where
though.
it ends. Snake! Don't die on me yet.
Because there's more to Ocelot than him just trying to kill Snake. That's why. You're gonna learn... No. No. There's way more to Ocelot than there is that meets the eye. way more to Ocelot. By this point in the Metal Gear Solid series, you need to understand, everyone already kind of knows that Ocelot is never who he appears to be. He's always like a triple agent, because he works for the Patriots, which are really an organization of basically like a, they're like the New World Order.
Are you one of the Cobras? Sad.
Yes, absolutely.
So sad.
By the way, this is the last Cobra, the Sorrow. The one that keeps showing up as a ghost.
And you are one of them. I am the Sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake, the dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
Now this part's pretty cool, because depending on how many people you've killed, not knocked out, because I've knocked out quite a lot, but I also killed all the bosses. This boss fight changes depending on how many people you've killed. It's harder if you've killed more people, but we're about to face the ghosts of every living creature that we have killed.
This way.
There are some that I've domed with my sniper rifle. But the more NPCs you have killed, the more zombies you gotta walk past. There's the pain. Fuck. Now the way this fight ends, once we get to the end of it, I got a little story to tell you. There's the dude with the tongue, the fear. Grandpa! Grandpa! That's the end. Now, while we're walking, I got a nice little story. So the way this ends, you're going to get to an area where all of a sudden it's going to kill Snake right here. And it's going to say Snake is dead. And there's no way around it. There's nothing you can do. It's going to say Snake is dead. And I remember, because this is 2003, this part gave me so much grief. Because this is before, you know, the internet was what it is now. I had to literally go to the fucking Blockbuster employee and ask him what the fuck to do on this part. Because no one at my school was playing Metal Gear Solid, because this game was too grown up for them. So I literally had to ask the fucking employees at Blockbuster and Family Video what the fuck to do here. I won't ever forget, this gave me so much grief. But watch, we're gonna get to the end, and then it's gonna say, Snake is dead. Because it's supposed to kind of be like, the afterlife. So, you get stuck here, and all of a sudden, you gotta remember, that they left us with the fort, the revolver, and the revival pill stuck in his head, stuck in his tooth, and that brings you back.
Boss, you have to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me. You want to finish your mission, don't you? Then you'll have to shoot me.
No, I don't get a hook shot at the end.
The spirit of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
But we avoided drowning.
Snake, are you all right? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yes, I've heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigyn?
Yo, I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you guys already knew, though.
Knew what?
That he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
So we went up
At
against
Salino
the
Yards.
ghosts.
You know, those cliffs you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Salino Yards. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that. Eva?
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried. Are you all right?
Yeah, I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good
Alright.
spot nearby.
Sorry, I went and got
Let's meet up there.
some
Where is it?
snacks. I got some Twizzlers.
Keep going upstream until you get to
While
a
I wait.
waterfall.
The waterfall.
For
Right. Behind
I
that
don't know.
waterfall, there's a cave. We'll
a
meet in
woman
there.
to come home.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
See you there.
Okay. Now, this next part I made a little trickier because I have a tracking beacon in me. Oh, I forgot to do that. I got the fake death pill too. We can use that. But we're gonna keep the transmitter in because there's a little funny scene that happens when we get back. So we're gonna do that. You got a little perverted Japanese man sequence. We gotta keep moving upriver. Alright, there's the first round of baddies. More life med, good. We gotta get to that waterfall. I don't know how we're gonna get past this guy without getting spotted. Oh, that's how we're gonna do it. Oh, that's how they do it. Okay.
Who's that?
That's bullshit. You saw nothing. Ow! Ouch! Oh, get back here! That's not fair! That's not fair either! Get back here! I don't know how the fuck they're finding me. This is some bullshit. I'm stuck in the river now. Cannot move. Here we go. We're good. Take out all those damn guys.
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana. Here's your equipment.
Eva, you could use a towel.
There's Bimbo.
So could you.
Yeah, but she's hot, man. No, but she did give him an iPad.
Want some?
No thanks.
Don't like snakes?
Not for dinner.
Didn't you have to eat them at the KGB?
In my training, we always got the good stuff. French, Italian, that kind of thing.
A regular Matahari.
The least you could do is call me Cynthia.
Tell me something. How does it feel to spy on
I'd
your own
say
country?
Reeton his knee.
I can't say it feels good, but it's my job.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you.
You fucking perv. And when I'm saying you, I mean Hideo Kojima.
When this mission's over, you'll have to treat me to a nice dinner.
What do you want to eat?
Let's see. How about sushi?
Sushi?
It's Japanese. I hear it's all the rage right now. Supposedly, it's made from raw fish.
I hate
Raw
sand.
fish.
It's rough,
Just the place for my survival
porous,
techniques.
and gets everywhere. Oh, here's our fucking song. With darkness in silence through the night.
Snake. Thank you, Snake.
What a
I'll
thrill.
be your eyes from now on.
And I melt into you. My heart. But you're so supreme.
Thank you, Snake.
Well, Kojima did own Metal Gear Solid, but Konami published Silent Hill. The Silent Hill team is a separate team.
Don't worry about it.
Are you all right?
It's not like I can't see. I've got one good eye and can still fire a gun.
Really?
Metal Gear
Good.
Solid 5, he left after about 90% of the game was completed. And then,
Snake, come here for a minute.
so whenever I do my full game completions, I watch the
There's
last
something in
10%,
It's
on
so
YouTube.
hard.
Oh my god. This is the, perverted scene that I unlocked.
When did it get like that?
Hold still. Let me do it.
And now he just works
You
for
know, I've been
Sony. He
trained
has
to
his
do this
own
kind of thing
studio now,
myself.
and he's doing
Just
Death
relax and let
Stranding.
me handle it.
Okay.
I can't believe how small it is.
Yeah, but it gets the job done.
Really? Here, lift up your hips.
Death Stranding, I only got about 30%
Yeah.
of the game through before I started slowing down on it. It's good.
How's that?
It's got Norman Reedus in
Good
it.
at that.
Yeah, everybody tells me that.
It's not nearly as
Steady, I'm not
genius
done
as a
yet.
Metal Gear Solid game. Though.
There, a transmitter.
Is that how they do it in the KGB?
Sometimes. Would you rather I did it American style?
But how'd you know there was a transmitter lodged there? That's some female intuition you've got. Eva, didn't you steal some explosives out of the fortress?
C3, a highly potent explosive from the west. It can be molded into any shape, like clay. With just this much, you could blow up the Shagohod and the lab along with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, but there's a trick to using it.
Tell me about it.
Well, what do you think? The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main wing of the weapons lab in the hangar housing the Shagohod itself.
So I should blow up the tanks.
That's the basic idea. It should be enough to blow up the entire hangar. There are 4 fuel tanks. In order to destroy the hangar, you'll have to set explosives on each of those tanks.
All 4 of them?
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
So the hangar's completely deserted.
Not quite. They've still got guards posted there.
So what do I do after I set the C3?
The bombs run off a timer. Once the timer has been set, the countdown will begin. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs will all go off at once.
How long do I have?
20 minutes. Once the Phase 2 trials are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it. Eva, did you get the data on the Shagohod from Sokolov?
Yeah, that's the mission I was given.
By Khrushchev?
Mm-hmm. America doesn't have any use for it, does it?
Huh.
But I haven't forgotten my other mission either. Helping you out. Follow this cave and go up the ladder at the end. You'll come out inside Groznygrad, just southwest of the weapons lab. Do you remember when you went to rescue Sokolov? Remember there was a locked door when you entered the main wing from the 2nd floor of the east wing?
Yeah.
That's the entrance to the Shagohod's hangar. Use this key to open that door.
The door right when I entered the main wing? Got it. What about you?
I'll get things ready for our escape. There's a rail bridge to the north. I'm gonna set a bomb there, so I'm taking half of the C3 with me.
Right. I'll set off the weapons lab then. Try not to be in the neighborhood when it happens.
Gotcha.
And watch out for Ocelot. He suspects you're not who you say you are.
Don't worry. The Colonel still trusts me. And I have my ways. There's not a man alive who can resist my charms. Besides you, of course.
I'm just warning you, Eva. That's all.
I know. Okay, let's go.
You seem like you were born on one of those.
If I didn't ride every day, I couldn't go on living.
Huh?
When I'm riding, the wind hits me so hard that it hurts. That pain keeps my mind off the pain of having to be someone else. It's not easy always fooling myself like this. It's only when I'm on the bike, Then I'm free to be the real me. I only get off my bike when I fall in love or fall dead.
What's your name?
Tatiana.
No. Your real name.
What's wrong with Tanya?
Okay, Tanya. Don't let anyone see you.
Oh, this? It's a button camera.
What did you do that for?
Insurance. To make sure you don't double-cross me.
Hey,
What?
you're gonna get wet again.
It means buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy, because Kansas is going bye-bye. Alright, we got all our stuff back now. Let's get rid of this shit and let's actually... Let's do this. We'll need that later. We'll need that later. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. And we're gonna need that. That's all our slots. Okay. As for this, we're gonna need that. I don't really need any of the other stuff, but we can throw them in a second. No, we don't need. We could use thermal. We'll bring in thermal. I'll find an area for it. All right, we gotta make sure we get the other cardboard box. We're gonna need it. I believe all of our food is at 0 now. Yes? Mm-hmm. Always kind of resets itself. There's our cardboard box. We're gonna need that to get into the weapons hangar. Isn't there a, research or... Huh. Well, we're gonna need that. Hold on. I just discovered something. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Okay, so we're gonna go get that. Okay. I just realized I don't have the mechanic stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. Maybe they won't think anything of it. La 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 la. What? Fake death, Bill.
This is HQ.
Control here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Okay.
Move. You lousy.
Bastard.
We're trying to get back in so that we can.
Bastard.
Move. You lousy.
Okay. Alright. Now we can head back and get the camouflage, uniform. We gotta go get that mechanic uniform. What? No! Piece of shit. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go the other way. The one door was locked. This is where we gotta go. Right here. Now, we're gonna grab this. Because I totally forgot that this exists. There we go. Maintenance. So now we can go roam around the other area that we're headed towards.
Snake, I see you've managed to sneak into the hangar.
Yeah, the Shagahad's in here.
The completed Phase 2 Shagahod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be mass-produced. You've got to destroy it.
Eva's got the data on the Shagahad. Do you think that's safe?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say it's safe, but Khrushchev is a shrewd leader. I can't imagine he'd use it for anything other than deterrence. Volgin, however, is a different story. He's planning to use the Shagahod to turn the Cold War into a blazing hot one. We can't let him have it.
Agreed.
That leaves just one more mission for you to carry out.
The boss.
Exactly.
For
For now, just focus on destroying the Shagahod.
Yes, sir.
I'll let Sigint fill you in on how to destroy it.
Yo, like Eva was saying, if you're looking to blow the whole place sky high, the best way is to take out those liquid fuel tanks with the C3. You know there's 4 tanks in there, right? You have to put C3 on all 4 of them. To plan a C3 charge, all you gotta do is equip the C3 and press the weapon button while standing in front of a tank.
Just like TNT.
But make sure you don't plant it in the wrong place. You barely got enough C3 as it is, right?
Good point. I'll make sure not to plant it anywhere else.
Good, man. And be careful. Liquid fuel has a nasty habit of going off at the slightest shock. So don't go using any heavy firepower near the tanks unless you're aiming to get yourself barbecued.
I'll keep that in mind.
The C3 charges all have to go off at once if you want to bring down the hangar in one fell swoop. So if I were you, I'd wait until after you plant the last charge to start the timer mechanism.
All right. I'll make sure I finish planting all 4 charges before I start the timer.
Once the timer's set, you've got 20 minutes until it explodes, right? So make sure you get your ass out of that place by then. I think that's about all I've got.
Enough
Rest
time
is up
for
to
a
you.
long-ass cutscene and
luck,
then a
pal.
boss fight.
We're counting on you, Snake.
And then we gotta do the greatest fucking escape sequence in all of video games. Alright, we got a maintenance uniform now. We're good to go. All we really gotta do is just kind of plant the stuff. Of course, the maintenance guys will recognize me. So we kinda gotta be, like, smart about it. Excuse me? Me. Dang, AC's not in charge no more. AC said 10%. Alright, first C3 planet. That's half of them.
Snake,
Eva,
I finished planting the bomb on the rail bridge. If we get rid of the bridge, the enemy won't be able to follow us. That should at least buy us some time. I've also set up the escape route. How are things going on your end?
I just finished planting the 2nd charge. Give me a little more time.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you at the bridge.
Alright. Alright. Now switch back to our uniform. She's been smooching with everyone. Here we go. Not this. Got you this time.
Got you this time. Major, I finished planting the C3. I'm on my way out now.
Hurry, Snake. Is Eva taking care of the escape route?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
she can handle it.
All right then, well hurry up and get out of there.
All right.
Snake!
How'd you get from the bridge all the way here so quickly? Oh, I hate that move. Really hate that move.
Why'd you
Oh,
come?
at least she didn't break it. Sit up, man! The sorrow, he's holding a little countdown thing. Little Mo with the gimpy leg.
This woman was found snooping around my underground vault. When she was captured, look what we found on her. The Philosopher's Legacy. This microfilm contains all the information regarding the Legacy. You might say that this film itself is the Philosopher's Legacy.
This is the key to understanding the New World Order.
It was the smell that gave her away.
In the Metal Gear Solid universe.
Not the perfume. It was gasoline. Motorcycle gasoline. She reeked of it.
To think that lovely Tatiana was a spy. We found this radio along with her too. Such a fine woman she was. It almost pains me to have to kill her. Yes, she was an obedient one. She was my precious little pet. Ah! Isn't that right? What was that? Do you have something to say to me?
Go to hell.
You dirty whore. I've had enough kisses from you.
Oh.
I should have known. Sokolov wasn't man enough to have a lover like that. Just like the KGB to send something so beautiful, yet so deadly.
What is the Philosopher's Legacy?
I love this line.
Very well. I'll explain it before I kill you.
I'll explain it before I kill you. In
During
true
the last
James
Great
Bond
War,
fashion.
the most powerful men in America, China, and the Soviet Union had a secret pact. The pact was a blueprint for defeating the Axis powers and creating a new world order. To secure victory in the war, the three countries pooled their resources to conduct the most covert types of operations and research. The atomic bomb, rocket technology, the Cobra unit. And they amassed an enormous sum of money to fund these projects. Enough to fight the war 5 times over. That wealth is the philosopher's legacy. After the war was won, the 3 countries were to divide the philosopher's legacy amongst themselves. This explains why the United States and the Soviet Union were able to steal away the best scientific minds in Germany as soon as the war ended.
Operation Paperclip.
But
That
our
actually
great
happened.
motherland has far surpassed its pathetic rivals. We possess enormous wealth, the most advanced technology, and overwhelming power, assets fitting of our great country. My father was one of the men in charge of managing the philosopher's legacy. In the confusion that ensued after the war ended, he devised a series of ingenious plots to ensure that the Soviet Union would have total control over the legacy. The money was divided up and laundered through banks all over the world. Switzerland, Australia, and Hong Kong. This microfilm contains a record of all those transactions. After my father's death, I learned of this secret and obtained the microfilm. With this money and the support of Brezhnev and his allies, I built this fortress of Groznygrad and Granin's research facility. But that worthless fool Granin failed to produce results. I was forced to turn to Khrushchev's dog Sokolov and his invention, the Shagohod.
Even though Granin's got
My position in
better
GRU
tank.
made it too troublesome to attack Sokolov's facility directly. But the spy network established by the secret pact still existed. I used it to contact the boss and suggested that she defect. The boss was conniving enough to see things my way. The world was once one, but the conflict between the philosophers has torn it in 2. We will use the legacy to heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength, an unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world. That trump card was to be the Shagohod and the Cobra unit.
Well, you don't have the Cobra unit anymore. I mean, I killed all of them.
I have lost the Cobras, but I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. Boss, take this someplace safe. Take good care of it.
He wouldn't have come waltzing back in here unless he had a reason. The C3's been stolen. He must be planning some sort of sabotage. I'll go see if there are any surprises waiting for us. I'll dispose of her as well. Leave everything to me. Fight like a warrior, Volgan.
But of course.
All right.
Let me face him. I've been waiting for this moment. Time to get even.
Hell yeah.
No more judo and no more field strips.
Forget it, Ocelot.
Enough of this.
All right, let's see how many tries this takes. I don't want to waste any.
Mine.
I'm not wasting any life med
You will
this time
stand
around.
right there and watch. Got it?
Please, Colonel, let me...
Silence!
See if I can get it on the first try. This might take a couple.
Huh?
What the hell?
Sorry for the delay. Let's get started, shall we? This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one.
Here we go.
It's just you and me now. And I'm gonna enjoy this.
In about 5 minutes. Oh yeah, because that's fair.
You're mine, son of the boss.
He's getting pissed because I pull out a gun when he has a frickin' electric charge.
Let's see you dodge this one.
Oh, that didn't work.
Enough of your tricks. What the? Here it comes.
Well, that didn't work. Okay, we're gonna try something else here. It's not working. Cure? No. Food?
This is horrible.
That's about all we got right now, but backpack. I think we're gonna need the shotgun. Motherfucker. That's some bullshit.
Judo, eh?
Alright. Not a good start. Let's try this again. Not a good start.
Already? That was fun.
Actually, let me try something real quick.
Nice. Snake!
Alright, we're gonna try this real quick.
What the?
Backpack. You don't need the C3. Shotgun.
Let's see you dodge this one!
Alright, hold on. We're gonna try this real quick. Camouflage. Face.
Ivan, is it really you? You will pay for what you did to Ivan. Die!
Cure. Whoops.
This is horrible.
Camouflage. Face.
Judo, eh?
There we go.
Shoot him! Do you hear me? I said shoot him!
Sorry, Colonel. I'm afraid I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't?
I made a promise to the boss.
Silence! I am your commanding officer.
Oh, hell no!
Are you questioning my authority?
I'm gonna rip your balls off so you can't contaminate the rest of this world!
Fight like a man, Volgin.
I was gonna say, you're gonna miss out on the best fucking motorcycle chase scene ever. In a second.
Ocelot, find those bombs!
Repeat, explosives have been detected. All non-EOD personnel must evacuate immediately.
Move it!
Huh.
All right.
Ready for some more, Snake? Time to die! He's dead already? That was fun.
All right, hold on. That was supposed to work. I just timed it poorly. Okay, you're almost there. There we go. God damn it. There we go. Got him. Buckle your seatbelts, guys.
All personnel evacuate. Repeat, all personnel evacuate.
Faster! This way! Everybody run! It's gonna blow! I'm out of here! Let's get out of here, quick! Hurry! We're all gonna die!
Get out!
Evacuate!
Hop in.
Step on it.
Boom!
Don't give up! Get moving!
Eva, how did you?
The boss let me go.
The boss? But why?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we've got to get to the lake and escape.
We can't leave yet. I've still got one last job to do.
The boss is already at the lake.
Huh?
She's at the lake. She's waiting for you there.
waiting for me?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to tell you.
Oh my god.
I don't want you to fight her. But I've come to realize that there's a special relationship between you two. Something I can't understand, something that goes beyond a man and a woman. I envy you. Really, I do. But I guess I just can't understand it. She asked me to tell you something. I've never seen someone with such clear eyes. There. I said it. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit! Oh no! Gonna say.
No escape!
We failed!
Not good.
Hold on tight!
I said buckle up for a reason. Here we go. Motherfucker. Go, 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 go! Step on it.
Snake, up ahead!
There they are!
Let's go faster. Get us out of here, Eva. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I can't shake him.
The RPG can't put a dent in that armor.
Let's head for the rail bridge.
Bridge. I thought you rigged it with C3.
I did. We'll lure him onto the bridge.
Blow him up along with it. Good plan.
The bridge is on the other side of the runway. We'll have to cut through the middle of the base. You ready?
Step on it. If he catches up to us, we're done for.
Motherfucking
Here we
Ocelot.
go.
Boost the bumper! That's what it's for. Oh, get down! Get down! I love this. Just pulls out an RPG. I know there are guys with RPGs. That guy. Jesus Christ. Just gotta unload into these guys. Red Slave's going down. Alright, remember this thing can go over 300 miles an hour. Oh my god. Kablam!
I've got a surprise for you. You won't be getting away this time.
Son of a bitch!
They should have just burned the side of his face.
I'll grind you into dust. Fire!
Here from the distance.
I'll grind you into dust.
All right. Hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul. We just flatlined the brakes and moved forward, basically.
Snake, we've only got one chance. We'll lure him over towards the other side. When the Shagohod is on the bridge, shoot the explosives. The bomb is planted on the strut of the bridge. Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay.
I
Crossing the
planted
bridge.
2 C3 charges. Keep your aim steady. Up! Shoot! Shoot! It's not here yet. Only one more left. The Shagohod's not here yet. Let it come closer. It's here! Shoot!
Here we go. there goes his revolver.
We did it!
The nuclear portion's off the side, but
It's over.
Look!
just say, no way. No way. Not that easily. Did you go see Autocop?
I'm not finished yet!
Use the bumper, that's what it's for.
Eva, you take care of the driving.
Yeah?
Yeah, I trust you. On one condition, though, leave the fighting to me.
You got it. I was getting tired of running away anyway.
Eva, let's do it.
For luck.
Here goes.
Alright. Gonna need the RPG.
We're wearing him out.
Ah! Motherfucker. Looks like he only fired one. I thought he fired two.
Keep it up.
What?
Wearing him Keep it up.
Say, not a Metal Gear game unless you fight a Metal Gear. Yeah! It's working! The shield's analyzed! You'll never defeat Andros! A sweet, beautiful reward! Alright, this is where things start to get ridiculous for me. But I still love this game.
Did we beat him?
No.
We literally broke the tank, and now watch what he does. Literally sparking it back to life.
Get off!
What?
I'm gonna lure it back here.
You're gonna use yourself as bait? Are you insane?
I'm used to this guy. I know how to handle him.
Come on, you blockhead!
Well, I guess I gotta actually shoot him. Okay, never mind.
What have you done? Why is this happening?
Oh my god, I gotta actually shoot him.
I'll grind you into dust.
Missed him.
I can't move. Damn it! I'll grind you into dust.
What? Not that hard. Just kind of
Bolt of lightning.
nothing really couldn't wait. I just wanted to kind of clear my palate and play the
No time for this now.
There they are.
always right. Whee!
What do you think of that? Not bad.
Hell yeah. Alright, this is
Looks
my...
like they finally gave up.
Don't.
Tank shot up. Crap. Eva!
I'm over here.
Alright, I think I've got claymores left. I don't know. I really, really, really don't like this part.
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
Eva,
What about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
Uh-huh.
I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
Say that one more time.
I need you. I can't fly the wig by myself.
All right, then. I guess I'd better help you. Ow! You're lucky to have me. No.
Snake, can you hear me?
Paramedic, thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So have you.
Luckily, I think her organs are all intact, but...
Calm down, Snake.
Calm down.
You'll
Yeah,
both be fine as long as you
calm
get the
down.
proper emergency treatment.
I
But you're
know
the
this.
only one who can do this.
You told us
Understand?
this.
So you've got to calm down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies with you?
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching the survival viewer over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work. Oh, and Snake, I'm pretty sure you know this already. But if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first.
Huh?
Do you get my meaning, Snake? You've still got a mission to complete.
Yeah. I know what I have to do.
Snake?
Like this.
Oh, yeah. Alright. We got plenty of supplies. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Okay. Eva. Here we go.
Can you walk?
The only thing I don't really have is food.
I think so.
Unfortunately. I really, 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 really hate this part. Come on.
Here.
She still has her Mauser.
It's different from the Mauser.
Doesn't she?
When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
Ah. No, I don't. We are gonna need this. Don't I have claymores? Yeah, we're gonna need claymores. Because they're gonna be coming in behind us. We don't really need the RPG, but we are gonna need the claymores. Where are they? And we got the thermal. She kind of moves like Natalia from 007, where she moves really fucking slow. And it's really annoying. She's also healing up right now, so... Here you go, Eva.
This tastes like crap.
Well, tough tits. Well, that's too damn bad. Come on, Eva. And now they start spawning. Okay. Now they're gonna be coming in behind us. So come on. Nope. This way.
It's the enemy.
No shit, Sherlock. Oh my god. She's not listening. And now I gotta fight all of them. Let's go. Let's go. God, she moves so slow. I hate this so much. And they just keep catching up.
Right there? Where did that come from? Where's he at?
Come on. You just gotta keep moving because they're gonna come in. They infinitely spawn behind you. Let's go. Good. Almost there. Now we just gotta go through the area with the snipers. And then we get to fight the final boss, and then a long-ass cutscene. Alright. Give me one quick second, I gotta go pee-pee. One sec. Okay, we're back. Here we go. Alright, we need the thermal goggles.
I'm so hungry.
Shut up.
Food.
Shut up. Get over here. So needy. Okay. Here. Eat that.
Can I have seconds?
No. Get over here. Girl, where the fuck did you go? Where the fuck did she go?
Where'd you go?
I'm asking you. God damn it. Get over here. Get over here. Oh my god. Alright. God, this part is... For how much of a fucking roller coaster ride the rest of the game has been, this part slows it down to a crawl for 2 seconds. Come on. Alright, here's the area with the snipers, I believe.
Yuck.
Oh, tough tits. Come on. Let's go. God, you moved like a fucking granny. We gotta get to that hedge cliff right there, and then we're done. All right. Sweet. And now we get to one of the most moving parts in video games.
Come on, Snake. We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
All right.
Promise me!
Boss belongs in the kitchen. Oh my god. Well, now she's gonna say one of my favorite monologues in all of video games. And by far, Lori Allen's best performance. Here we go.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition, and this Cold War, Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country.
The Bay of Pigs.
But the U.S. government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle.
This was the
He
ghost
was
we
my
fought.
friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The Sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
By the way, her child is Ocelot.
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all.
Damn, this gets me emotional.
No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raise raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
All right, boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty.
Here we go. The final battle.
Let's see what you're...
Backpack. Life med. I think we're set. Hello. How are you? Not gonna say anything. Oh, well, I'm on the final boss, and then we got a really long cutscene, and then the game's over. Okay. Alright, this can be really, really frustrating.
Is that all these things to show for it?
Backpack. We don't need the claymores anymore. Motherfucker. There we go. See if maybe I can beat her in the first try. Down. There we go. We took out a good chunk. Alright, she needs to lose this again. Camouflage. Uniform. I know I've got snow. Thought I did. Yeah, right here. Hit. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit. Okay. Okay.
Where are you?
She went over this way. Now she's moving closer. The fuck are you?
There you are. Here I come.
Wow, that hurt.
Move or you're dead. Nice try.
Hate that move. Okay. Bullshit. Can't believe that missed her. Oh well.
Where are you? You've gotten stronger. Where are you hiding?
How'd you see me? I'm camouflaged.
He's gone. 5 more minutes.
Alright, now I think they start playing the music.
Where are you? There you are.
You gotta start hurrying up.
Where did you...
Bullshit! Now, where are you? Oh no! She's mother-loving camping. Got him. Yeah. Camouflage. Uniform, because we gotta hurry this up.
Let's see what you're made of. Is that pathetic? Heads up, Snake.
Sure.
Let's see what you're made of. You're not the man I thought. All those years and still nothing to show. 3 more minutes.
Got her. First try. Alright. This is so sad.
Take this. Keep it safe.
patriot. Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it.
God damn.
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
She has nothing left. Oh, it's so hard. If I recall, if you don't do it, she just says kill me. So sad. It's the only game where I don't want to kill the final boss. Just so sad. All she wanted was the world to be whole again.
Ready to go, Snake?
Well, we got a really long-ass cutscene, but yes. I just beat the final boss. So now we got like a 35, 40-minute cutscene.
Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. Thought you said you've never played this.
I told you you could trust me.
Ocelot! We're not done yet!
These games, Ocelot always gets the last laugh.
Damn.
Too much weight! Boros will be released into the upper atmosphere, ensuring complete global saturation.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good!
Tries to poke him in his bad eye. Poke me in the eye! Captain Insano shows no mercy.
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
Good thing my single action army has no bullets either. Because Eva shot them all.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Hope you're paying attention.
What's your name?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
All right.
Looks like your luck has beat mine again. But why didn't you pull the trigger? Ah, well. Till we meet again, John.
Here we go.
Give me a hand! Whoa!
Yay!
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
I think I missed one of the hidden scenes where you get to see her ghost appear with the sorrow. But, oh well. Alright.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
The Russian MiGs, why do they sound American? I said that at the beginning.
Thanks.
Bulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Bulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Bulk 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back! Woo!
Yay! We did it! Of course, every romantic kiss gets interrupted.
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
All right. Well, I hope you're warm enough because that door is going to be open for the entirety of the flight. We're just watching cutscenes. We don't need to save.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal?
Oh.
I don't take orders from anyone now.
Oh. You had me worried for a second.
Open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one afraid to fall in love. Dance with me again and walk
I was gonna quote Austin Powers. Your Swedish penis enlarger, pump, and how I perfected it, and this is my bag, baby. I thought you said he was with Dr. Jones. It's getting redder. Alright. In all seriousness, here we go. We gotta dump some plot twists about Eva here.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, snake.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all,
I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see,
There's actual
my mission was
backstory to that.
find out where Volgin was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The two NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960
She decides to be the surrogate mother of Solid Snake and
were
Liquid.
actually both men.
And they're
The
both
real
clones
Adam never
of
showed up at the meeting
Big
place,
Boss.
saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgin, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgin couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know.
Daryl Hannah. Who is that?
You have to live.
Older version of her. Older version of her does. When we get to Metal Gear Solid 4, spoiler, you get to see her as Big Mama, and she's older. Yeah. Older version of her, absolutely. I don't see her a younger version of her though.
She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss.
That's supposed to be LBJ,
I
by the
hereby
way.
award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
Even more than Tom Brady. It's a lot. actually have that beret, but they changed out the logo to be the Metal Gear Solid 5 Fox unit, which I hate. I have the original.
As an infiltration unit like Fox in the army.
The original beret.
Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. And she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Yeah, Sigan becomes DARPA chief. paramedic becomes Dr. Clark. (1972). The Les Enfants Terribles Project. The sons of Big Boss are born. We'll play those games probably closer around July, going into August. But that's Metal Gear Solid 3. You still got one twist at the end, so don't step away. We still got a song and a little twist. Every Metal Gear Solid game has a post-credits scene. But goddamn, I'm gonna go wipe the tears off. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let the credits roll.
They'll tell you where to go.
Oh God.
But they won't know. So you'd better take it all. They'll tell you what they know, but they won't show. Oh, I've got something in my throat. I need to be alone while I suffer. Son, you've got a way to kill. They're picking on you still, but they don't know. Son, you'd better wait to shine. They'll tell you what is yours, but they take mine. Oh, I've got something in my throat. I need to be alone while I suffer.
Okay.
There's a hole inside my bone.
I don't know if I'm gonna do Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. I think I might just start in Metal Gear Solid. We'll see though. And I know last time I did Metal Gear Solid, I did Twin Snakes. I might do OG Metal Gear Solid this time around. Just cause it's been a while since I've done OG, and I prefer the original dialogue recording, and I prefer the original soundtrack. Twin Snakes feels a little too much like Metal Gear Solid 2 with a Metal Gear Solid 1 backdrop, like the gameplay is Metal Gear Solid 2. Which is fine, Metal Gear Solid 2 and I would say Metal Gear Solid 3 and Metal Gear Solid 2 are probably the most perfect in terms of play for Metal Gear Solid.
You better wait to fall.
Strangling a cat.
Tell you where to go.
I didn't really say much. I mostly just said I'll probably play the other ones in a little bit, and I'm probably going to start with OG Metal Gear Solid. As opposed to Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. And then also, I'm going to do original Metal Gear Solid instead of Twin Snakes for the GameCube. Because I just prefer the voice acting and the music, so that's all. Yes, from 1998. Because they remade it on GameCube, and basically made it Metal Gear Solid 1, but with Metal Gear Solid 2's gameplay. Which is fine. But I think the voice acting performances and the music is better in OG Metal Gear Solid. And I mean, if your first experience with Metal Gear Solid is going to be the GameCube one, you won't tell the differences. It's more for nerds like me. Alright, here's the final thing.
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep.
Yes, that's Ocelot.
We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
It's the chief director of the of the CIA, I believe. So now he's going to call the KGB. Or no. I don't remember who he's calling. I know he says Mr. Director, and he's talking about the director of the CIA.
The boss has accomplished her mission.
So the last person was the director of the Soviet
Union. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been
yes, I know.
By the Davy Crockett we brought in as well.
This is the 1960s, though.
Yes, that was the boss's work, too.
This is all a prologue for the events of Metal Gear Solid 2, and Metal Gear Solid 4.
I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps
They
it
kind
will
of do
come in
like a
handy someday.
they kind of do like a little Quentin Tarantino with these games, where the
Yes,
first
we have Snake to thank for that.
you have the first one,
Khrushchev
the
believed
second
in it as
one,
well.
and then this is a prologue which explains a lot about the first and the second one.
Yes, they bought
and
our
then
story.
it ends with the fourth one.
I don't think they'll be making a fuss.
And then the fifth one is a
Secondary
continuation
alert has been
of
lifted as
this
well.
game. This in Peace
And the
Walker.
Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
It's the director of the CIA. All right, let's see my grade, my rank. All right, 10 hours, 16 minutes, 39 seconds. Saved 8 times, 4 continues. 2 of which were just kind of quick, hard resets. I only alerted 25, killed 107. I was only seriously injured 35 times. I never used the life. I only used the life med when I was going against the Fury. Never used the Patriot, so we're good. I got a really good grade. The Panther. Is that? Let me look at my ranks. Yeah, whatever. That all against one boss too, against the Fury. All right, so Panther means. Hold on. I had how many alerts? So I had to have 20 to 25 or 21 to 50 alerts, 101 to 299 kills, which I killed like a gazillion people at the end. Honestly, if I don't kill everyone in the motorcycle chase, I probably get lower. But again, I just kind of was playing stupidly just because I like this game. And less than 41 continues. Or 0 to 40, sorry. So, all right. Well, save over this and until next time I play. Because what I'm probably going to do when I do the run through is I'm probably going to play, I'm going to do 1, 2, one more time with this one, and then play the remake, and then 4. So, all right, gang. Thank you for joining me. I'm probably gonna do Uncharted 4. I'm just looking at a time to stream it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Oh, should I? One last song. We'll play the one last time. We'll play the song, and then we'll call it. Cause this song fucking rules.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way
So this one, they set it up like a James Bond song. So you play like the first hour of the game, and then this is your intro. And they keep bringing back this.
Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new life.
Oh, I like this song better than the Final Fantasy IX song. Are you kidding me? They also used Goldfinger as a inspiration. I also think Harry Gregson Williams is a really good fucking composer. He's the guy who wrote it.